Hi all, welcome back. So today is 28th December 2022 and markets are already closed for the day. So in this video, let's try to analyze the intraday price action in two stocks. So I found a few things in Tata Consumers Product Limited stock and also in the Tata Motors. So let's discuss about the intraday price action about these two stocks today and see how they performed today and what kind of manipulation or what kind of price action they have given today. Let's try to analyze in this particular video. Okay, so for that, let me go to the Tata Consumers first. Okay, so this is Tata Consumers 5-minute time frame chart. Okay, and if I zoom out, okay, you can see that from 26th December and 27th December, the price is taking support at this level, whatever we have plotted. Okay, so that level is coming around up to 773. Okay, so 2 days, the price has taken the support at that level. And what happened today is, if I zoom in, initially first few minutes, okay, right from the first 5-minute candle, the price started falling down towards that support level. Okay, so wherever the support which it has taken from last 2 days, the price fell down almost closer to that support, but it did not reach to that level completely. Okay, so that is what we have seen from the first few minutes, especially first 15 minutes, and then price started going up slowly. Okay, and what we have seen that as I say many times, that price has reached to this extent. Okay, and after reaching to that point, okay, apart from this particular candle, which is 9:50 a.m. candle, the second wave or second attempt of buying has become a spike, right? And third wave or third attempt also, it's did not able to close above the previous candles. So when we are seeing these two kind of behavior in the and a weakness in the buying, that they are unable to close above the small resistance that they have they have taken during the day, we should not take the buy positions, right? We are seeing a good spikes above the body of the candle, and immediately what happened? There was a sharp selling has happened, especially in the 10:50 a.m. candle, and that also, if you see, there was a huge spike below the body of the candle. Do you know, as if you watch my videos regularly, you will understand that if you see the spikes above the body of the candles, we should not take the buy positions. And to take the sell position, we have to get the clear red candle, which is closing below the support. Right? When that has happened, assume if this particular 10:50 a.m. candle, if this candle is a red candle, if it has closed below this support level, then there would be more chances that price would have been reached to this support level. Okay, so but what the manipulators did here, they made it as a spike, that to a huge spike below the body of the candle. So when we see the huge spikes below the body of the candle, we should not take the sell positions also. Just like when we see huge spikes above the body of the candle, we should not take buy positions. And when we see huge spikes below the body of the candle, we should not take the sell positions. And those who have assumed that today there might be chances that the price will fall down, because by seeing the lower high here and by seeing the selling attempt here, there might be many traders, many intraday traders might have taken the sell position, especially in this particular zone, because initial first 15 minutes price fell down almost closer to that level, but it did not completed that gap completely. So there is there will be a chance that it may come down. So this is what the expectation from many of the intraday traders, many new traders mainly, but they may not be focusing mainly on this particular spikes. So when we don't observe this kind of spike here, you would have taken the short position here. And also you can see that from 10:50 a.m. to 11:15. So almost half an hour duration they spent here only. So they gave an impression that there is a chance that price may come down, and they induced as many traders, new traders or intraday traders, as many traders as possible to trap the sellers here who are expecting that price will come down, because they may not be observing this spike come focus layer. They don't observe this particular 10:50 a.m. spike, then definitely they would have entered their position, short position. And you see, after spending half an hour duration and complete green candle opposite of that uh, fall off, opposite of the selling, there was a complete green candle at 11:20 a.m. From there onwards, the price shooted up continuously and it did not stop anywhere. And they also reached above the day high also, because most of the sellers who are entering here, they would have kept their stop loss just above this particular zone, or in worst case they would have kept their stop loss above the day high. So they killed everybody, and they, after killing everybody, they just spent time here. They did not fall again also. Right. So by what is the point which we have to note it down here in this particular price action is, as I say many times, and in every video I say this kind of price action, right? So when we see the spikes above the body of the candle, or when we see the second attempt or third attempt of the buying or selling is not closing in the buyers or selling favor respectively, we should not take the buying. And same way, when we are seeing the spikes below the body of the candle, we should not take the sell positions. And those who have taken the sell position here, especially, and because the buyer comparatively, if you see the buyers here, there will, if you assume there are 100 buyers here, there will be 1,000 sellers here, because from last few days that red level, whatever the level which we have plotted, is giving enough support. And also today also the price almost went closer to it, so there will be chances of coming down. So because of that kind of expectation, there will be thousands of sellers who are entering here position. But if they don't observe this particular 10:50 a.m. candle spike, and without observing that spike, and if they have taken the short position, they have lost their money today. Right. And if you watch my videos regularly, I will also say one more point. Assume if you have taken the short position here, and none of the second attempt, or I mean, if you say this is the first attempt of selling, they went up, but again there is a second attempt of selling also, but none of the selling has closed below the support. And if you see this, you should come out of your position, if not at least at 11:20 a.m. candle, by seeing a good green candle opposite of the expectation, whatever these people are taking here. When you see this candle, you should come out of your position. So either if you have by mistakenly entered your short position here, you should come out of your position by seeing the weak closings below the candle. I mean, there is no good closing below the small support here. And also there was an opposite move for the sellers. So these two signals are very clear for the traders. If you have taken a short position, these two are the good signals to come out of your positions. Right. So this is what the good trap which we have observed in the Tata consumers today. Right. This is a very common trap. And if you watch my videos, I'm saying about this kind of behavior from almost every day from last 1 week or 10 days. Right. So this is a very common behavior. So just to practice this kind of analysis, don't enter buy positions when you're seeing the spikes above the body of the candle. Don't enter the sell positions when you see the spikes below the body of the candle. And also don't exit the buy position if the second attempt or third attempt or fourth attempt is not closing above the previous resistance, or exit the sell positions if the second attempt of selling is not closing below the supports. And there was a good opposite candle here, which gives a complete clear signal for the sellers to come out of your position. So this is what we are observed in the Tata consumers price action today. Okay, so let's go to Tata Motors also. So in Tata Motors, it's not a major price action, but one thing I want to highlight here is, so this is Tata Motors 5 minutes time frame chart, and I plotted the small support level from where it is taking support and resistance from last few days, like especially from 22nd December. So we are seeing that on 22nd December, price fell down to that support and it went up. And on 23rd, 22nd December, 23rd December it fell down, and 26th December it got rejected, it got resistance, and when the price went up and it started taking support from there. So this is behaving as a good support and resistance, right? And what we are observing from last 2 days especially, so yesterday what happened, the price fell down to the support and immediately they took it up. And here what happened yesterday, they almost gave an impression that price again falling down, right? They almost gave an impression, or the kind of behavior that they have shown here is the price is almost coming closer to that, and there is more chances that price may hit to this. So there might have been many sellers who have taken their position, especially in these three red candles from 12:20 to 12:30. So 15 minutes of duration. So there would have been many sellers who have taken their position. But here they again gave a good signal here. They went up, and when the second attempt of selling is happening, it did not even went closer to or fell closer to the level whatever it has taken support. So this itself is a good signal for the sellers who have taken the short position here. And opposite of that, their expectation, this green candle at 1:05 p.m. is a good signal for them to exit their position. If they haven't exited their position, they would have been taken their loss yesterday. So this is what has happened yesterday, and it is almost the same as what we have discussed in the Tata consumers now. Same kind of behavior. Second attempt of selling is not in favor of the sellers, and immediately there was a good green candle which is opposite of the seller's expectation, and from there on they took it up. And today what happened? Since sellers failed here, so most of the people will think that today at least it will come to the support, because first 5 to 10 minutes they tried, they took it up, but again price started slowly coming down. So there would have been many sellers who have even taken their position, right? But what they did here is, if I plot the small resistance here, they did not come directly in this way. What they did, first they gave a good green red candle, so giving an impression that the price may fall today at least to the support. So this is first attempt of selling, but immediately they took it up, and again it fell down. But second attempt of selling or second wave of selling, it did not even went or fell closer to the support. Again they took it up. Again there was a selling here, but this fall also did not even went closer to this last support. So they are making a kind of wedge pattern here. Okay. And what they did is, by seeing this kind of behavior, those who have taken the sell positions here, they would have been killed off here. Those who have taken the sell position, they would have been killed off here. Those who have taken sell position, they would have been killed off here. By seeing this kind of 3 attempts of selling failure, definitely there will be number of buyers who are ready to take their buy positions here, because there is a general price action or chart pattern which says that if the price is trading in a wedge pattern, and if it breaks out here, then it will be shooting up continuously. So this is what as they have given here. So before coming down to the support, they want the buyers also to enter their position very strongly, so that there will be lots of liquidity will be created here, or stop losses will be created here, so that they can come sharply towards the downward. So to get the buyers, heavy buyers, what they did here is they made a wedge pattern or a triangle. I don't know the exact name of this pattern, but the logic is same. They failed the sellers continuously. 3 times they failed the sellers, keeping buyers safe, because those who have taken the buy position, they would have kept their stop loss just below the support. So they are safe here. The price fell just up to this point only. They did not went down. So these buyers are safe. And those buyers who have taken their position here, they are also safe, because the price did not went below the support. So they kept the buyers completely in safer zone, and they only killing the sellers. And here, this particular candle, that is 250 candle, they tried this they gave an impression that it is about to close above this wedge pattern and they're ready to take it up continuously. But opposite of their move, they sharply fell down to kill all the buyers who are thinking that they are safe during the day. Because right from here, the buyers who are taking their position, they are safe. Here they are safe. Here also they are safe. So all the buyers who are assuming that they are safe today, last few minutes they killed off completely in the span of just 15 to 20 minutes. So manipulators did in this way. They use the psychology that sellers will be definitely coming in here because most of the intraday traders will be expecting that at least since yesterday sellers did not get successful in bringing down the price to that support. At least today there will be a chance of coming to that support. So there will be more traders who are taking the sell positions. So to spend or to take some time during the day, they failed the sellers first, and they by failing the sellers there will be many buyers will be confident in taking their position because it is clearly showing that sellers are completely failing almost 3 times continuously and buyers are almost all the buyers are safe. So there will be more confidence in the buying only. And immediately what they gave, instead of closing, if this particular 250 candle, if it has closed above somewhere here, definitely it would have been taken up towards the day high only because wedge pattern breakout will be in that kind of move. So they made sure that buyers should be available here and also they should not get this signal also. Because if that signal comes, then there will be lots of buying again coming continuously. So to avoid that kind of move, they made this a spike and immediately from there on, they started falling continuously. So what we can note it down here is, if the price is trading in a wedge pattern or some kind of a triangle pattern, okay, if price breaks above this resistance, then there is a more chance that price may go up towards the direction very sharply. And if that doesn't happen, there are more chances that price may go below also. So if the closing is not good here, then definitely all the buyers who are safe here will be killed off immediately. That is what has happened in today's price action. If the candle is become a spike, then the price will fall down and they want to kill everybody. Mainly all the buyers only will be alive here because sellers would have been killed off here only in the spike, and only buyers will be left for the day and immediately they will shoot it down to kill every buyer, all the buyers. Right? If in case if it has closed above, then it would have been gone. If it would have been went up towards the day high generally or towards the next sub or resistance level. Okay, so this is what the behavior we have to keep in mind. This kind of behavior will happen in intraday and also in the positional trade also. If you go to 1 hour time frame or if you go to daily time frames also, you will observe this kind of behavior very frequently. Okay, so this is one of the good chart pattern and manipulation on the chart pattern also. So they will manipulate, especially in this particular zone, to make a spike here. They will not give the signal, I mean, closing above the resistance. And most of the traders will be assuming that it will close above and they will start taking the buy positions here. And immediately they will start shooting down. So this is what the kind of manipulation or kind of intentional move given by the big players. So this is what will happen regularly in the both hourly or 5 minute or daily time frame also. So these two behaviors, I think whatever we have observed or whatever we have analyzed today in the Tata Motors or Tata Consumers should be very much helpful for you. So keep practicing this kind of analysis and keep practicing or keep reading the previous price actions for your practice and also for your what we can say experience also. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Bye.